I don't know where you've been, but you're gonna respect this courtroom. My life has proven that it's not about where you come from, it's about where you're going. From a jailed youth who had my record expunged to becoming the youngest judge elected.
The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding.
In just 15 years. Ma'am, let me know when you want to go to rehab. Otherwise, I think you're a crackhead.
Absolutely not.
My goal is to inspire others to overcome their obstacles. You don't need him and his little raggedy roommate.
Thank you.
All while having a little fun on Mathis Court. You look like you're ready to lie right the first word out your mouth. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Jessica Hendricks is suing William Lopez in the amount of $3,650.
All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Ms. Hendricks claims her ex decided to join his buddy for drinks instead of properly fixing her shower door and says it fell on her foot and broke her toes.
State your name.
Jessica Hendricks.
Sir?
William Lopez.
All right, and ma'am, you're suing Mr. Lopez for $3,650, alleging he owes this for a defective repair, causing you foot injury?
That is correct.
All right, tell me about it.
We are former boyfriend and girlfriend.
Okay, I don't blame you. I sue him too. Go ahead.
We dated for about 2 years, and the first year was wonderful. It broke me away from my very high-profile and high-risk job as a group home manager. I'm also a responsible homeowner, which Mr. Lopez is not. I've owned a home for about 6 years now. It's an older home.
You say group home. Are you a health group?
Development disability help.
Development, okay.
Yes, I have to have appeared for work by 7:30, if not 7 o'clock, to coordinate both the change of staff morning to evening and coordinate a very large employee meeting at the top of every morning.
Mm-hmm.
So my work is very important and very risk heavy and very sensitive.
And stressful.
So when I come home, I like things to be calm, normal, in good shape, quiet, and steady. My older home was built, I think, in 1964. It's getting up there in age, but still cute and quaint and needs repairs. Homes are money pits, and when your home is older, little things and bigger things start to happen. But it's mine and my alone. When Mr. Lopez came into my life, he was able to hang out. He had a one-bedroom apartment, which is, at his age, kind of still like living in your mom's basement a little bit. I was a little surprised, but he spent more and more in time living sort of with me, sharing my home, and I never asked him to pitch into those expenses. But what I did ask, and he told me that he was a good handyman. He knew some basic repairs, so I thought it was fair that while I was working 10 hours a day, he could take care of this or that which broke around the house.
Let me allow him to speak for a minute. And I must tell you, you're very intense and you're very articulate with what you want to tell us. So you got a lot of talking to do. You got a lot of talking to make up for.
Yeah, Judge.
She speaks very convincingly, intensely, and articulately. Go ahead.
You've gotten like 30 seconds of what I've had to deal with for the last year.
Are you kidding?
No, this is like
You got to
constant.
sit there and listen to that all day?
All day.
Every day?
Every day for the last 2 years.
Oh, my God.
Just keeping and going and going and going. I'm like, slow down, little Jackie.
You on medicine yet?
I'm not on medicine. No,
she ain't drove you crazy?
No, she's pretty close.
You're alcoholic.
Well, you know, I do, you know, occasionally nip at the bottle.
Well, you shaking your head. You done drove the man to drinking, he said. What he said? He said you drove him to drinking.
I did not. I found out he drank, remember I said the first year was idyllic? I found out beginning of the second year that he had a bit of a problem.
Because you drove him to drink in the beginning of the second year after 1 year of doing him like you're doing me. He loved it when you were first met him and you were talking and informing him, telling him about things he didn't know about. You had some intellectual, informative exchange of communication with him that he was impressed with. Am I right or wrong? That's why you liked her.
Absolutely.
Now you're gonna switch up.
Well, after, you know, just constant battering, it's just like, just becomes tiresome. You know, all I'm trying to do is help around the house. I see something that's, you know, maybe needs a little repair, and I fix it. But she complains about it. The shelves weren't done right. The sink was, you know, leaking more.
Where'd you earn your skills? Working under somebody that knew what they were doing, or you just guessing at it every time? You get a hammer and just go to guessing and Huh?
And I've done a little handiwork, Your Honor. I've done a little drywall here and there.
With someone else, obviously,
Absolutely.
in the beginning, that you were able to see how to do it.
I learned.
And she's saying you don't know how to do it correctly. So let me hear about his work that you were beginning to tell me about.
Let's talk about his work, because he should probably tell you why he no longer has a job.
I love it. I'm glad that ain't me.
Coming up on Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
The way she's talking, like she really knows what she's talking about, and the whole nation is looking at this. You ain't gonna never get nobody now.
This is true.
You done.
And later,
And lo and behold, I get this new girlfriend, and all these problems start building up. Your intuition played you well, sir.
Say you all were just 5 before you had a new girlfriend.
if you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878.
You're watching Mathis Court with Judge Mathis. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Mathis Court is back with the case of Jessica Hendricks, who is suing William Lopez for medical expenses.
You got it hard. You got it bad. Go ahead, please.
He was fired from his job. This was, remember how I said the first year was wonderful? I stand by that statement. Beginning of the second year, he was fired from his job for showing up drunk. For a whole year after that, I was supporting him. It's really hard to be your girlfriend and your only employer.
Sir, you don't know how you're looking in here. The way she's talking, like she really knows what she's talking about, and she's telling the truth, and the whole nation is looking at this. You ain't gonna never get nobody now.
This is true.
You done.
Similar to the bailiff, I work in security. I have a security job, and I met her at the bank
No,
every
you
day.
ain't similar to him at all, I promise you.
Very similar.
That's wrong. Go ahead.
We met at the bank. I was a security guard at the bank, and she would come in, and things were going well. Almost a year until I decided to take her out on a real date.
So what changed? Because if all these things were so great, she wouldn't be in here suing and ending the relationship pretty much permanently over a disrepair. And it sounds like this lawsuit or the repair has something to do with what occurred that day. And I want to hear what occurred that day. The day of your breakup, what occurred?
I was repairing the shower. I started making the repairs. And my friend Jose kept calling me and asking me to come have a beer with him at the bar. And I kept, saying, yeah, Jose, I'll get to you. I got to help Jessica here. I'm going to fix her shower. But
Man call you with some alcohol. Anybody call you with a drop of alcohol, you gone.
no, well, I mean, And she just kept hammering on me and just
Hammering on you about what? Saying what?
telling me to hurry up. You don't do stuff right. If you don't do this, we're not going to go out. If you don't fix the things you're trying to fix, I'm not going to take you to dinner. And so it just kind of kept too much. You hear how she is.
Tell me the breakup point.
And that was the point. I was trying to fix the screw, and she just says, I'm not doing it quick enough or good enough.
What'd you do? How did it end?
left.
That scene, that scenario,
I said,
how
I'm
did
out.
it end?
I'm outta here.
There you go.
I'm
you
out.
said I'm out, walked
Last little
away.
twist, and I
All
said,
right.
I'm out.
There you go. Woo, it took me a long time to get to that from y'all. All right, so you were repairing it. She got on you about your lack of either success or urgency, and that caused a argument, and that's when you left out and you all haven't gotten back together yet. Is that how it occurred?
Mostly. Jose is the one really that interrupted the repair, and William decided to go out with his friend Jose drinking again instead of finishing the repair, which was important. And this is one of a number of repairs that he's botched and has actually cost me money.
Then why do you keep letting him do them?
He has offered and said he could do it, so I trust him. I've trusted him with many things, my home, my emotions.
No, we're talking about one thing, these repairs. And if he completed something and said it was repaired, by that second time, if he's done it twice, you don't give him a third shot.
He told me it was repaired, yelled at me, went out drinking with Jose. Now, cut to the next morning, I got up early. I had a very important director's meeting, got into the shower. I pulled the glass door open, and it fell. It was like it was loose, fell on my foot. It broke my foot. It broke 2 of my toes, and that is what this lawsuit is about. This is for reimbursement for medical expenses for something he told me was repaired. And I do have pictures and a copy of
Let's
the bill.
see it, please.
Yes.
I assume he doesn't come by anymore?
He hasn't been by.
Did he ever have clothing there or anything? Does he have his things that he may have had?
Clothing there. He's welcome to take it. You'll see one in particular of my feet.
See, that's what you came. You didn't come. He came with the clothes, only the clothes on his back, huh?
So yes, that is my foot with the 2 broken toes.
Also, look like you got some gangrene setting in there almost. I don't know.
Good.
It's just multicolors. So you better be glad she's only suing for the reimbursement of her fees. Could be negligence. So she's letting you off the hook. I believe she want to get back together with you, don't you? Tell the truth.
I would like to go back to year number 1, but I don't know that that's possible.
Can you do that?
When she told me what happened, I was just so flabbergasted to even know that something happened to her and she got hurt. I told her, whatever I can do. Do you need help going to the hospital? Do you need help with medication? Somebody to pick up your groceries? I was really distraught because I did not intend to do that. That was not intentional.
Well, sounds like if you can go back to the first year, you might be able to work it out. So what I suggest is that for the time being, you keep sleeping on the floor, wherever you at, and try to date her and be nice to her, and hopefully she'll invite you back in, and you can be a better man. First thing you have to do, though, you have to go to her with those coins every 30, 90 days. And I ain't talking about money. You got to go to her with the AA coins. Here, honey, I got 30 days in free. If you will leave your woman, you ain't leave her because she was barking at you. You left for that drink.
Coming up on Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
All right, I respect people in here for the most part. Till they disrespect me, then I'm beam me up, Scotty. It's over.
And later.
If he wasn't late on his rent and spending all his money on his girlfriend, maybe he wouldn't
I believe you in love with him.
I mean, who could love a boy like
you were in love.
If you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878.
You're watching Mathis Court with Judge Mathis. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Mathis Court is back with the case of Jessica Hendricks, who is suing William Lopez for medical expenses.
Where you stay?
I got my own apartment.
Got any
Right
furniture?
outside
You
St. Louis.
sleeping on the floor there too. You ain't got no furniture. And sir, you were negligent in leaving it in disrepair. You left claiming that she was barking at you about hurrying and speeding up. No, I believe you left because you, first thing out your mouth, my buddy Louis called me to go have drinks.
Jose.
Jose, I'm sorry, forgive me. And so, forgive me, Jose. And therefore, he may watch, and so I want him to know I respect him as well. All right, I respect people in here for the most part. Till they disrespect me, then I'm, beam me up, Scotty. It's over. You might want to run. All right, good luck to you. Judgment for the plaintiff, straighten up your act. This is a very intelligent woman. If you're having any problems, she can get you out of them, the way she talks, and you can learn something from her. But don't flip it on her once you learn enough and say she know too much. Once again, judgment for the plaintiff. All right, have a good day. All right.
Judge Mathis has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant owes $3,650.
I'm going to really respect your wishes and try to be a better man.
I like what he said about you're getting some assistance with your problem and fully stand by the judge.
Coming up.
You just said you all known each other since childhood. You never said you dated.
Your Honor, we've never dated. She might have wanted to.
You're watching Mathis Court with Judge Mathis. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Addison Sanchez is suing Caleb Doherty in the amount of $1,500. Miss Sanchez claims she and her ex-roommate agreed to move out of their apartment and says he changed his mind and decided to stay and kept her half of their shared security deposit.
State your name.
Addison Sanchez.
Sir?
My name is Caleb Doherty.
Okay, ma'am, you're suing the defendant for $1,500 for a security deposit he failed to share?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. How long had you all known each other?
We've known each other since basically childhood. So we moved in together and things were going great for a while until he started dating a new girl.
You just said you all known each other since childhood, A, B, C, D. You never said you dated.
Your Honor, we've never dated. She might have wanted to.
We're not dating, no. We're just roommates.
Okay, you weren't dating. He moved out.
No, he actually got to stay in the apartment, and I moved out. He couldn't pay rent, and I covered for him. That happened a couple more times, and eventually I was done with it. I wanted a fresh start, and we both agreed that we would move out of the apartment, and he didn't keep to the agreement.
Let me hear from you, sir.
As she mentioned, family friends for a long time, I never felt any sort of attraction, but in the back of my heart, I maybe always thought there might be something, but I never entertained the idea. And lo and behold, I get this new girlfriend, and all these problems start building up. Your intuition played you well, sir.
So you all were just fine before you had a new girlfriend.
Well, if he wasn't late on his rent and spending all his money on his girlfriend, maybe he wouldn't
I
be
believe
here.
you in love with him.
I do not think
Why
so.
when he leaves, you going crazy on him? You suing him, you throwing him out, you bringing him to me. What else? All kind of names, no doubt. Did you break the windows yet?
No, that would
Not yet. Huh?
Not
You
yet.
said no, not yet. Watch your windows.
Yes, Your
How
Honor.
does he owe you?
So the security deposit when we first moved in was $3,000, which we split. So all I'm asking is for the half that I put in. I put in $1,500, and he is just refusing to give that back to me.
How will Judge Mathis rule? Find out when Mathis Court returns.
You're watching Mathis Court with Judge Mathis. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
The management then told me that he was going to be staying there with his new girlfriend, and that they're keeping the deposit.
Living off your $1,500.
Yep.
You tell me some more, sir. What's your end on here?
Well, she mentioned the $1,500, but she did fail to mention the additional charges she did pass. I have some evidence for that.
Please, what is it? Tell me.
It is a new rent agreement, yes. After we agreed to go our separate ways and split, I did discuss with management and get my girlfriend Monique invited to join me at the house.
What is that you want to show me?
She failed to mention, Your Honor, that she clearly talked to management and must have badmouthed me of some sort, because there's a clear addendum added to the agreement. Here, I'll just pass you this whole thing.
No, you tell me what it is you
It's an
want to
additional
give me.
$3,300, Your Honor, in addition to the $1,500.
For what?
For just an additional fee that says it's an
You
additional.
don't even know what you're
It's an
handing
additional
me.
last month's
You
rent
got
charge.
don't yell over me
She's
when
trying to-
I'm talking. You
Sorry,
don't
Your
know
Honor.
what you're talking about.
Apologies,
You can't
Your Honor.
even read your evidence. You try to hand it to me. I ask you what it is. I don't know. Let me see exactly. It says, you don't even know what you're handing me.
All this evidence proving that this woman is much more emotionally
Okay,
unstable
good
than she's
enough.
presented
I'm
herself.
not reading all this evidence.
No, sir.
I've asked you to specify, and you won't. $1,500 is your judgment. Have a good day.
All rise.
Judge Mathis has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. Defendant owes $1,500.
Would you two like to have any final words with each other?
Good luck, Monique. He's a real catch.
Good luck, whoever your next roommate will be once this airs.
This has been a production of Allen Media Group.